Good morning, all. It is September 1st. That means it's day one for our fasting for freedom. To be completely honest, today did not feel like an ideal day to start for me. I was up with two sick children all night and stayed home from church today with them. And we celebrated our daughter's 13th birthday over the weekend, and my body is just tapped out. So today did not feel like the right time. But even as I say that, I am reminded that if we are always waiting for the ideal moment to start doing something for our health, then we'll never start. We will never start if we are waiting for the perfect circumstances. So we made a plan. We are sticking to that plan and we are pushing through. I have my devotional here. I hope that you all have it. If you do not, you can get it on Amazon. It's never too late. You can always get it still. Just take your reflection notes. And if you're watching this video, you can go through and find the scriptures that I'm going to read. I'm actually going to read out of Hebrews today. This is just a quick little message, but I felt like the Lord wanted me to go through this. Now, this first week we are focusing around purging, because in order to establish healthier habits throughout this season, we need to first be cleansed of all of the things that have kept us bound. So first, we have to remove the impurities. Remove the impurities by cleaning, by clearing them out, sending them away, taking them off, pushing them out, right? So in the devotional here, it says to remove by cleaning means to clear away, to clear off, or to clear out. So whatever that is for you. Today I'm going to be removing all of the sugar from our home, which we have a lot of leftover sugar because of the party. So all of that will be going in the trash today. And I ain't even mad about it, okay? In Hebrews 12:1, it says this. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. What stands out so much to me in this is that we forget, I think, that God gave us these bodies to honor him with. That is the race that is marked out for each of us, to care for the temple to the best of our ability. And that is so overlooked. And sadly, it is so overlooked in the church. Fasting allows us to throw off everything that hinders our spiritual growth. So whatever that looks like for you in this fast, we are literally removing every temptation during this week. We are removing it all sugar. We are staying away from fast food, and we are removing packaged items. A lot of people struggle with starches. Like pasta is like a huge vice for a lot of people. That is not something we're eating. We're not eating out of packages. We aren't eating breads because, unless you make it yourself, of course, we need to reset our mind around food. We need to shift how we see it. For so long, we have allowed this to be a vice in our life, and we've overlooked it. We've completely overlooked it. And now so many of us are really struggling to get healthy, struggling to get on the right track with our bodies. And it's tough. It's really hard when you get so far off. It's hard. It's really hard. But this is a great starting point. This is a great starting point. So let us surrender our unhealthy attachments and refocus on Him. What is it that you have been attached to? Is it alcohol? Is it fast food? Is it just convenience? By surrendering those cravings to Him, we are able to invite His Spirit to fill us in that area. So when you think of purging something, you think of, okay, let's look at our cabinets. If you're somebody who has a lot of items that need to be removed and you purge it, what's it going to look like? It's going to be empty. So we remove to fill. So remove and be filled with the Holy Ghost. Remove from your mind, from your spirit, from your heart, from your loins. Remove, purge, and be filled with the Holy Ghost. Let Him fill those areas, excuse me. Let Him fill those areas of your mind, of your spirit, of your heart, of your belly. Let Him fill those areas with His peace, with His love, and be healed in that filling. Lord, we are asking Him to help us throw off anything that hinders our relationship to Him. And through this fast, it is our unhealthy relationship with food that is hindering our relationship with Him. It is absolutely, and it needs to go. Purge my life of these distractions and fill me with your Spirit. I am going after some real things this time. I didn't know what to expect with the last fast. And now that we're in this fall season, I feel like there are some things that need to fall to the ground in my own life. And so I am going after those strongholds this time. I didn't know with not knowing what to expect with the first fast, the Lord still worked in me, and He revealed to me some areas of my relationship with food that needed to be healed still. I was somebody who grew up thinking finish your plate. And so I brought that over into my adulthood and was pushing that same mindset on my children. And I realized that it's why? Why? Why are we doing this? So I was able to break that generational curse and no longer do that myself and stop eating when I'm full, right? Even if it's really good, or even if my plate is not empty, stop eating when I'm full. And it sounds like such a small thing, but it's huge. It's huge. Overeating is a sin. Overeating for indulgence is a sin. Overeating for a mindset is a sin. And we don't look at it like that. And it needs to be looked at like that. But with that being said, that was something that I was healed of in the last fast. But unintentionally, I didn't know it was there. But now I'm looking at my relationship with food deeper this time. So if you are doing this fast a second time, go deeper. Dig it out. Dig it out, because there are things that the Lord wants to continue to heal us from. The enemy uses food. He uses food, and you're going to hear me say this a lot. He uses food. The first temptation in the garden was food. Jesus' first temptation in the wilderness was food. So do not go in unaware. Let's remove these things so that when we are tempted, not if, so that when we are tempted, we are able to withstand stronger, better. It will be easier if the things are not there. Because it will be willful if we decide to go off and find those things. It will be willful disobedience, really. Because if the Lord has called you into this and he's asking you to do this, then you are obeying and you choose to go off in another direction, it's willfully disobedient. So, as we go forward, today I really want you to reflect on purging unhealthy attachments. Look deep and find those unhealthy attachments. Where is it that you specifically need to go after? I think had I gone after these unhealthy attachments last time, I would not have them this time. It's a possibility. So I am going to take the reflections page of the devotional and I'm going to write down what my unhealthy attachments are. And we're going after this week, you guys. This is so, so important that we go after this. So I'm going to get started on writing down my unhealthy attachments. If you are a part of the GroupMe and you want some accountability, I want you to upload your unhealthy attachments to that group message. We all should, really. Okay, you guys. I will see you again on day 8 when we start the next portion of the devotional. Be blessed and highly favored of the Lord.